Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media. I'm your host, Dave Mead. I'm broadcasting live on Fall River Media on Facebook and Fall River Media on YouTube and Fall River Media on Twitter. So that's today. Before we get into it, I want to read out the forecasts. Cloudy today, high 71, lows 52. Low temperatures and rainy conditions are expected tomorrow. So 57, 57, 56, 55, 55. 54 at 1 a.m., 54, 54 at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., and 54 at 4 a.m. and 5 and 6 p.m., 55. 6:32 a.m. sunrise, that's 6:30 sunrise, 7, let me see, 7 a.m., 55, 56. At 9 a.m. it will be raining all the way through, 3 p.m. So that's your 5-day forecast from Fall River Media News. And let me see here. I got to get back to what I was... Jesus. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Things that, before I get into that, I want to let everybody know that Health First Family Care Center, they are giving fresh foods, distributing in the community resources fair and new locations, September 23rd, 2023 at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's what they're doing. Health First and Family Care Center at 387 Corey Street, Fall River, Mass. Fun for all and free. Stop by and grab lunch, fresh vegetables and snacks, and meet our community resources. So that's what's happening on September 23rd, 2023. So, all right. And with that being said, I really like to get into the, with the Center on Budget Policies and Properties. With this menu, the case for updating SSI Assets Limited, raising or limiting limits would reduce the administration burden without dramatically increasing an enrollment. Updating on September 20th, 2023 by Colleen Roaming, Lewis Nunn, and Arlak Sherman. The Supplemental Social Security Income SSI program for low-income, elderly, disabled people have the strictest savings limit of any federal program. Liability is limited to people who have only $2,000 or $3,000 for couples. This is not enough for beneficiaries to weather an emergency, let alone provide stabling or savings for the future administrating. The resources limits, often referred to as an asset test and burdensome for both Social Security Administration, SSI staff, and for claimants. Policymakers shall increase or even eliminate SSI resources, amend growing bipartisan support to do so. The resources limit and leading cause of erroneous payments in the SSI program led to churn because beneficiaries who go even slightly over the outdated limits are suspended and then terminated. Beneficiaries who exceeds to the limit, typically ranking up thousands of dollars in overpayments that are extremely difficult to repay for their managed benefits. And additionally, SSA employees must administer these complete and significant roles and aim a customer service crisis. They are in due to underfunding because the value of the limit is not index inflation and hasn't been updated decades, and the value of endorse each year due to inflation. It is now only 1/50th of it, 1972 value. A high limit encourage rather than penalize savings and allowing people to retain savings to us when they realize need those resources. Reach shows that having financial cushion leads to greater economic security, and higher limits would also reduce the administration burden, payments, errors, and churn, and eliminating the assets test would mean that more very low income seniors and people with disability could get the income support they need to afford the basics and not to be forced to first deplete modest savings. Policymakers have recognized the case for allowing greater savings and have an increase or eliminating resources limited in the other economic security program, included supplemental nutrition assistance program, SNAP, and Medicare. In the brief, we realize several ways to increase SSI resources limits, including raising them up to 1,000 per beneficiary as proposed. In S 2767 by Sens Sharon Brown, D. Ohio, and Bill Cassidy, RLA, and HR 5408 by Representative Brian Higgins, D. New York, and Brian Fitzpatrick, R. L. raising them to 1,000 per beneficiary, consistent with the limited and able ABL accounts which don't count against SSI resources limited and eliminated resources and limited as other economic security programs have done. We also examine including retirement savings from SSI resources, limited proposal in the SSI Restoration Act, so the Restoration Act, in combination with each of those options. We find that increase in SSI resources limited to 1,000 per beneficiary would increase SSI recipients by up to 3%, increasing limits to 1,000 per beneficiary. A 50-fold increase would increase recipients by about 5%, while eliminating limits would increase recipients by about 6%, including retirement accounts would only slightly increase recipients. Even radicals changes in SSI resources rules would not dramatically increase programs recipients because a few people who meet the SSI criteria have supplemental savings of SSI beneficiaries must have very low income to qualify, and that means they have little margin for savings. In addition, they either have a disable that substantially limits their earnings if they are over age 65. SSI provides substance benefits elderly disability people most in need. Created in 1972, SSI provides monthly cash assistance to people who are disabled or elderly and have a little income and a few assets, similar to the old age survivors and disability insurance programs. Commonly known as Social Security, SSI is administered by SSA in May 2023. 7.5 million people collect SSI benefits. Most SSI benefits, 85% are liable due to service disability, including blindness. Liabilities criteria for SSI and strict. All applicants must meet SSI stringent financial goal, and applicant for disabled benefits must also meet the same rigorous medical use for Social Security disability insurance SSDI. About 60% of applications for SSI benefits were denied in 2018. 2020, after all levels of appeals, those who qualify are subject to regular financial redetermination to ensure continue compliance with the SSI strict income and assets rules and regular continuing disabilities reviews to ensure continues medical reliability, that the basic federal SSI benefits is about 3/4 of the poverty line for single person. Those while on SSI alone is not enough to lift someone's living. Independently about the property lines in reducing hardship and leasing the needs for support from family members, but really half of all beneficiaries had income below federal poverty lines, even with the SSI benefits in 2016. In addition to providing modest cash benefits, SSI is an important pathway to health coverage, and beneficiaries in most states are automatically liability for Medicare. In addition to medical care, Medicaid provides internal, long-term, and services and support, allowing more elderly and disabled people to live in their homes and continue instead of institutions. SSI Resources Limited have StageNet at low levels for decades. SSI has extraordinarily low resources limits by applicants who exceed limits and eligible for any benefits from programs. Current beneficiaries who exceed the limits and suspend and then terminate from programs participants if their savings remain above the limit, and they must repay any benefits paid while they are over the limit. SSI beneficiaries are limited to only $22,000 in assets of any kind from married couple or two-parent families. With the SSI beneficiary children, the limit is $3,000, which created a married penalty because the couple limit is 25% less than the limits for two individuals. See the figures. 1. Countable resources including cash, bank accounts, retirement savings stocks, manual funds saving book, bonds, life insurance, household goods, brittle funds, and more. As the resources of parents, spouse, and immigration sponsors, in many cases, primaries, residents, and vehicles do not count against the resources of limits. Figure it. Okay? Figure that out. Okay? Supplemental Social Security income assets limited. Yeah. 15,000. Wow, it's right up there. The current limit frozen since 1989. If limited has just inflation in 1972. I have the chart right here that will tell you. Well, couples is $15,000. Individual, $900. And again, $3,000 for someone for that's by themselves. SSI Resources Limited changed limited since the program establishment. Even thought the value of the limit has eroded dramatically when the policymaker created the program in 1972. They set resource limits of $1,500 per individual and $2,250 for couples. Policymakers then gradually raised these resources. Their threshold between 1985 and 1989 to $2,000 per individuals and $3,000 for couples. The only resources increase since SSI was enacted over 50 years ago. Still, it only potentially accounted for the effect of inflation up to point. Had resources limited been indexed inflation since 1972 when the law first passed, that would be $9,929 for any individual and $14,893 for couples in 2023, about 5 times higher as they are today. The most SSI beneficiaries are under the resources limited. More than 2/3 of the SSI beneficiaries have no savings at all, and about 92% have less than $500 in savings accounts. To our analysts, a few people with income low enough is qualified for SSI have many resources because they have been a little margin for savings. Research shows. Federal treatment of savings has evolved since 1972. After SSI has enacted, federal policies began to encourage workers to accumulate savings to fund their retirement, even as they continue penalize SSI beneficiaries if they manage to save anything at all, either an emergency for retirement, individuals' retirement accounts. IR, as we are created in 1974, and for the 401k is in 1978. After SSI and its resources limits were established today, far a few workers are off transitional workplaces positions which do not account against SSI resources limits, and far more often workplace retirement savings accounts which do count against the resources limited. The numbers of workers participating in defined contribution retirement accounts has risen nearly 8-fold since the mid-1970s. As of 2020, there was 7 times more defined contribution plans than transitional defined benefits plan, while the numbers of workers participating in defined benefits plan as dwindles and figures recently enacted Securing Strong Retirement Act of 2022, known as, included workers' SSI beneficiaries into workplaces retirement savings accounts. Figure 2. Listen to this. Figure 2. This is ought to be fun. Defined contributed retirement plans have numbers of active participants in retirement plans. Wow, the total numbers went up 100 million for and defined contributed 40. That was in 1975. Then in 2020, defined benefits. All achieving benefits life experience and Able Act of 2014 allows the state to create tax advantage savings programs to eligible people with disability. These do not count towards SSI Resources Limited and other economic security programs. SSI beneficiaries are allowed to hold up to $10,000 in ABLE accounts, raising the resources limited by 50-folds for participating beneficiaries. People who become disabled by age 26 are liable for ABLE accounts that count for about 44% of SSI beneficiaries. As many as developmental or congenital disabilities, these accounts can be used by parents or other family members to provide disability related futures without jeopardizing their future liability. To mean testing benefits funds from ABLE accounts may be used to beneficiaries to pay for a very broad set of qualifying disability expense, included housing, transportation, health, and basic living expenses. Disabled Age Adjustment Act was adopted as part of the Secure 2.0 retirement savings package. It will expand liability for ABLE accounts, included people with disability age 46, which could include the majority of SSI beneficiaries. Wow, those are labeled for ABLE accounts among the SSI beneficiaries and currently included nearly a half of participants and son to include some substantial majority participants and very limited to date only about 130,000 ABLE accounts have been set up, included for people who are not on SSI beneficiary. That accounts for significantly less than 1% of SSI beneficiaries who are liable under the current rule. And forthcoming studies by the University of Chicago includes economic labs shed lights on ABLE accounts using and knowledge less than a half of respondents hard about ABLE accounts, and among those who have a majority misunderstood or underestimate their connections with SSI and its financial advantage. Welfare household or were much more likely known about ABLE accounts to open them, and the lack of awareness and understanding, as well as an additional administrative burden of opening specializing accounts, limited utilities, and ABLE accounts. By contrast, beneficiaries would not have to do anything and to avoid penalties of SSI had the higher resources limited. Raising SSI resources limited would reduce churn and payments errors. Administration of the program extremely low resources. Okay, so this is what this is what I was actually saying. So over 30 years, Social Security hasn't updated their system. So I just wanted to actually, tell you that because, I didn't even notice myself until later. People that work, people that retire, so at the age of 65, they should be able to, get a significant amount of money. So, I'm just actually saying the, with the fact for, but hello thank you for watching. And Mary Perez, I recently learned that affordable housing means your neighborhood becomes ghetto. Not really. You know what I'm saying? Affordable housing. You know what affordable housing means? Affordable housing means that it's for low income family. Okay. For low income families, low income, for the elderly, for people that even for people too that working a part-time job. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. And I just wanted to point that out. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come on today, and I really wanted to actually talk about this Social Security overpaid billions of people, or many disabled. You know what I'm saying? So because Social Security overpaid billions of people, and many are on disability. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, if you have over $3,000 in your account, and they don't want you to have that. You know what I'm saying? So you can have at least $2,000 in your account, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? But that still ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Just say if you had $1,300, and you want to use that money to move, but then again, you can't. You know what I'm saying? And either way you're stuck. You know what I'm saying? So they need to raise it. Okay, they need to raise it. Even for the elderly, for the people that really need it. You know what I'm saying? And they also need to update their system. So I'm going to get off of that a little bit, and I'm going to be talking about Common Core. Recently there was petitions out there, people signing petitions, and Common Core is a big thing in the school system. And when I say it's a big thing in the school system, it is. It's horrible for the kids. Okay, they're adding numbers, to the equation. You know what I'm saying? So they're adding numbers to the equation, and and it's like boom, 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 boom. It just keeps going. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is that we need to get rid of Common Core out of our school systems, because it's not doing anybody. It's not doing any students any favors, because it's only causing more problems, difficulties for them. You know what I'm saying? So this has been a talk since since the day of time. But and then city council and state representatives, they had major talks a very long time ago about Common Core. You know what I'm saying? Common Core is not doing anybody any favors. Okay, you cannot even use the scores to get a job with. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, IEPs are okay. You know what I'm saying? IEPs are okay. Common Core, no. I mean, I'm glad, back in my days, we didn't have Common Core because, you know what? I'd be all screwed up, okay? I'd be all screwed up, believe it or not. I mean, I'd be I'm telling you, I'd be so confused. You know what I'm saying? But, but good thing I did learn a little bit of math without it. You know what I'm saying? So I did learn math without it. And, hey, and I thought it was good because learning math without Common Core is great. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best things in the world. Okay, but IEPs, I don't even know if I even had one of those. You know what I'm saying? But IEPs, I mean, IEPs are good, are great. You know what I'm saying? Common Core, no. I mean, that shouldn't even be among the school system. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't even be brought up in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Because Common Core is confusing a lot of students, and believe it or not, I mean, I'll be honest with you, they're getting all messed up from it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they come home, hey mom, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got square, up here, and it's all confusing. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. So I mean, I know squares, but I mean, I just don't. I don't want to put that out there because I'd be afraid to actually mess up and and have people laugh at me and everything else and stuff, and I don't want that to happen. But yes, but it is. It's something that the school committee, and the school department should think about. Okay, do we need to put Common Core in here? No, you don't need to put Common Core in here because Common Core is not, for everybody. Okay, just like college. College is not for everybody either. You know what I'm saying? I know people that graduated from, high school, and they actually never went to college. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. You know what I'm saying? So, and, yeah. So, it's actually, and it's actually great. You know what I'm saying? And we like it, and people try, and the school system relies on that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We sign petitions. We try to, we want to get rid of the Common Core, and the Common Core is useless for our school system, and we try to actually, you know, it is, and it's a great thing. Um, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the IEPs. I don't like the Common Core. Common Core we got to get rid of. And again, with that being said, and now people are signing, also petitions, for Lyft, Uber, to get tips, which is good, and for waitresses, because waitresses, all they're doing is living off their tips, plus they have what do you call it? They want the waiters and waitresses to get a minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, now they want to raise the minimum wage again. Okay, And now they already raised the minimum wage to $15 as of this year. Okay, they already did. So now they want to raise the minimum wage again. So if they raise the minimum wage again, now things are going to go up again. Okay, food prices, things in the stores are going to go up again. Now, these small businesses that we have throughout the whole city and other towns, okay, how are they going to compete with big companies, big corporate, you know what I'm saying, like Food Mart, like grocery stores and everything else and stuff? They're not going to compete with that, you know what I'm saying? You know, because now if the small businesses have to, you know, raise their minimum wage again, guess what? Now, their products, they're going to have to raise their products up a little bit higher to sell and to pay their workers. Okay, I mean, again, we went through this about 100 times. Okay, in a year. Okay, you raise the minimum wage, food prices are going to go up. Everything's going to go up again. So, what does it tell you? It's telling you, do not raise the minimum wage ever. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be in trouble. Okay, the small businesses are going to be in trouble. I'm not talking about Walmart. I'm not talking about Stop and Shop. I'm not talking about Shores. I'm not talking about those places. I'm talking about small business like Popeyes, KFC. And I ain't talking about Price Right either. Okay? I'm talking about Popeyes. I'm talking about KFC. I'm talking about small businesses. How are they going to compete? They can't. They can't compete. It is impossible for them to compete. Okay? They can't. Okay? So you can't raise the minimum wage up no more than we already did. Okay? You know? We raised it up to $15 an hour, so let it stay at $15 an hour. Okay, so I mean, it's I'm gonna just say it's all about greed. Okay, it's greed. That's it. It's just greedy. You know what I'm saying? And now they're getting more greedy because now they want to raise the minimum wage. What is that doing for us? What is the minimum? Why do they want to raise the minimum wage again? So what is it doing for us? Okay. Every time they raise it, stuff is gonna go up. Okay. Food, clothes, everything in the sun is gonna go up. So why? Why even raise the minimum wage again? Okay. You keep raising the minimum wage. Guess what? Things are going to go up. We already got, they already raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour. There's no excuse to raise the minimum wage again, okay? Because you're just going to throw the small businesses off. Then, I'll put it to you this way. If you're going to raise the minimum wage, then, you know something? If you're going to raise the minimum wage, let them, how do they say it? Take a, but anyways, I mean, never mind, forget about what I was going to try to say. But, when you raise the minimum wage, stuff is going to go up, okay? It is, and it's horrible, okay? It's horrible, and you know something, and I forbid that. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's horrible. Minimum wage is not the answer. We already did it already. We already, the $15 already, okay? $15. The more you raise the minimum wage, the more stuff is going to go sky high, up and up and up and up and up, okay? And then how is people going to afford groceries, okay? How are they going to afford groceries? It's ridiculous, okay? It is. It's nonsense. It's totally, it's disgusting, okay? It's wrong, okay? I can see eliminating Common Core, giving, minimum wage to the waiters and waitresses, and tips to Uber and Lyft, things like that. But minimum wage, no, I'm against that. You know what I'm saying? We already did the $15 already, and it's pretty sad that they wanna do it again all across the country again. And you know what? And the answer is no. We already had a minimum wage increase to $15 already. Okay, we are pretty much good with it, and that's all we are. You can't keep raising minimum wages because you're gonna throw out the small businesses. You gotta think about the small businesses that we have here in Massachusetts. You can't keep doing that. Okay. Matter of fact, the inflation that we have, the cost of living is going up again in January. I mean, come on, guys, man. You know, why don't you give Massachusetts a break for once, okay? Massachusetts needs a break, okay? Why don't you go to other places and start raising minimum wages and everything? Why don't you start going over there? You know what I'm saying? Leave us alone, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to kill a small business here in Massachusetts, and Northern Mass and Southeastern Mass. You're gonna really destroy our business here, okay? With this minimum wage increase, okay? It's ridiculous, disgusting, okay? You know, and the reason why the government does it, so we cannot afford anything. We cannot afford anything now. We can't. Okay, we cannot afford anything now. We're barely trying to work in our budget. Okay, and we can't. Okay, you know, people around the streets, even myself. Okay, scrambling, saving 5-cent cans and everything. Okay, other people are doing it. Okay, other people are doing it. Saving the cans and bottles and everything. The homeless people are out there gathering cans and stuff just to survive. It's ridiculous already, okay? Your people are going to kill our small businesses, okay? And you guys are digging into our pockets all the time. Leave us alone, okay? Just leave us alone. That's all we ask. Your people are disgusting. Okay, minimum wage. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my God, minimum wage? Are you kidding me? You know, we just had an increase in minimum wage, and they want to do it again. The following year, they'll do it again. The following year and after that, they'll do it again. These people are money hungry, and these people are disgusting. Okay, they are. All right, that's all they want to do is. Every time you do the minimum wage, boom, everything's gonna come. What are you trying to do? Collapse the economy? That's what you're doing. And you're gonna have, and then guess what else is gonna happen? You're gonna force people to move out of here. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna have the Canadian Ducks pay taxes just from walking in the parking lot? Yeah. Or you're gonna have the bears or deers pay taxes and the birds in the air when you ain't got nobody living in Massachusetts no more. You know, you guys are just turning this fucking place into a ghost town, okay? Into a bloody ghost town. Is that what you want for is that what you guys want to do? You guys want to collapse the economy? That's what you guys are doing, okay? You guys, man, you guys disgust me. You know what I'm saying? All of you, okay? Oh, I just had to take a drink of juice, man, because that's what I do. But, I mean, you guys disgust me already, you know? I mean, I can see the minimum wage for waiters and waiters. I can see that. Lyft and Uber. Yes, tips and stuff like that. Hey, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Common Core, get rid of that. That's great. But raising the minimum wage, no. Wow, man. You people are just going all out. Man, people going all out. Oh my, absolutely, oh my God. You know? It's ridiculous. You know? I just don't understand it. Okay? I don't, and let me tell you something, and I'll be totally straight up here with you. I just can't wait for Trump to get back in office again. I honestly, because you know what, he's the only one that could put a stop to this nonsense. Okay, it's how bad that people talk about Trump and everything. But you know something though, I mean they can talk about Trump all they want. You know what I'm saying, but you know something, Trump ain't half as bad as actually Joe Biden right now. Okay, he's not. Okay, and you know something though, and Trump is the only one that can stop this. And you know what? And I hope and pray that he does get back in office, because that would be the best thing that would happen to this country. Okay, and you know something? And yes, he is fighting for us, and he's fighting very hard. You know what? All these indictments that that he's got on him. I mean, come on, man. There's nothing there, okay? There's nothing there. They're throwing smoke up in the air, okay? They just don't want him to be in office, okay? You don't want to know why? Because he's coming back hard on all of them. And you know something? Okay, well, you blame me for this. You blame me for that. It went from one indictment to two indictments to three indictments. Now four indictments. Now Georgia. So these people are committing a coup. That's what they're doing. All right. And you know what? And you know something. This has got to be said. Okay. I don't care what anybody says. Okay. I listen to people. I do. Okay. I listen to everybody's opinion. But you know something? My opinion matters too. It's like everybody else's. Okay. They're committing. They're treason. Okay. They're committing treason. They want to frame this guy. They want to put this. They want to put this guy in jail. Okay, for something that he's never done. Trump is 79 years old. Okay, well, probably about 78, 79, somewhere around there. Okay, this guy is a businessman. Okay, this is what these people don't realize. Okay, he's a businessman. Okay, and a businessman is not going to follow any rule at all. Okay, not whatever. He's not a particular politician. This is what people don't understand. Okay, oh, Trump is this, Trump is that. But when you talk about Biden, oh no, Biden's a good man. No, Biden's not a good man. Okay, you know what? He's not. Okay, you know what? It's other people and other people's opinions. I get it. Other people's opinions. But you know something though, when a person that told me today that voted for Biden, they said that they're sorry that they even voted for him, because you want to know why? Because look what he's doing to the country. Okay. He is messing up this country, and I don't care what anybody says. It has to be said, okay? It's got to be said, okay? We got to set the priorities straight, okay? It has to be said, all right? Regardless, it has to be said, okay? I respect everybody's opinions, but this has to be said, okay? Biden's not a good man, okay? Oh. When you talk about him pulling the troops out of Afghanistan and leaving the civilians there, okay? Wow. High five, Mr. Biden. You pulled out the troops and you left the civilians there. Right? Awesome. What a gentleman you are. Bonehead. Oh, God. Good God. And, and that's when the Taliban took over Afghanistan, okay? That's when they took over. Because they saw a weak president. They saw a weak president. He is weak. He is weak. Biden does not know what he's doing. He don't. And you know something? And I'll keep saying it. He don't know what he's doing. We want somebody that's going to be that's competent, that knows what they're doing. Okay? Not pull out troops. Okay? Not pull out troops out of Afghanistan and leaving the civilians there. Wow. That is awesome. High five. Not. I mean, that's my right for me to say that. That is my right. Okay? I would expect a president of the United States, okay, to pull out the civilians first, but not the troops. Not the troops. I totally understand that. Okay, I mean that is the right way to do it. Okay, and that's why we had problems with. That's why we had problems with the Taliban. Okay, that's why we had problems with the Taliban. They wanted to destroy the airport. Okay, we had problems with them. We did. Because the troops, they would have stopped the Taliban and pull out everybody that was there. Okay, I understand. Yes, the Taliban. I mean, them are the people that you don't want to fool around with. Okay, and down in Afghanistan, they're mean, they're ruthless. I mean, those are the people you don't want to fool with. Okay, I mean, those people will come in bunches. You know what I'm saying? Taliban's been around for a very long time. But and leave all our equipment there. Drones and everything else. So the Taliban don't even know how to use the drones. I'm surprised they even know how to drive the Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Wow, $1 million equipment's left down in Afghanistan and nobody cared. About $3 billion trillion with equipment down there and Afghanistan. Wow. Awesome. Brand new helicopters, brand new Jeeps and stuff. Who's paying for that? Okay? That's all coming out of the taxpayers' money. Damn it. Wow. Awesome. Pretty much. Oh. Oh my good God. You know what I'm saying? And people think that Joe is okay. Okay, yeah. Joe's not okay. You know something? And you know what? I don't care who gets mad at me. He should be impeached. He should be impeached because he's incompetent to be the president of the United States of America. He's incompetent. I'd rather have, Donald Trump in there because Donald Trump would have been, Donald Trump would have been, well, let's pull out the civilians first before we pull out the troops. Hey, that's my right to say this. You know what I'm saying? That's my First Amendment right to say what I want to actually say. Okay? Yes, I do listen to people's opinions. Yes. I mean, I'm good at listening to opinions. Okay? Because everybody's got an opinion. Okay? Everybody's got a different opinion like I do. You know what I'm saying? Like me. Okay, I have an opinion, and I'm gonna say what I feel what is right. Okay, and I've been around in politics for a lot of years. Okay, a lot of years I've been around politics. Okay, I've been around city politics. I've been around presidential politics. I've been around state and federal politics. Okay, I've been around these things. Okay, and you know something, and I want to make things better for my grandkids when they grow up. Okay, I have grandkids. Okay, because when I'm gone off this earth, my grandkids are going to suffer, and my kids are going to suffer highly because of the stuff that's going on here in this country, all around this nation. Okay, they're going to suffer, and I don't want them to suffer. Okay, I don't. Okay, I honestly don't. Okay, I got my grandkids, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 grandkids. 5 was, yeah. No, I'm just going to say 5 for now. I don't want them to grow up and say, "Hey, Grandpa, how come you didn't fight for us? How come you didn't stick up for us?" Okay, so I mean, I want them to know that I am sticking up for them. Okay, and I am fighting for their peace in this country. Okay, in this country, I am fighting for them. I want them to know that. Okay, because them are the ones that have to go to school here. They got to go to college. I want them to know that they're going to be at peace. Okay, I want my grandkids to know, and you know something, and I want them to know that. Okay, because I'm not going. I'm going to get old some days, and believe it or not, and I'll probably be retired myself. Okay, and you know something, I want them to know that their grandfather, okay, went out there, fought every single year for them. And I want my kids to know that I fought every single year for them. It's because, you know why? Because I care about my children, okay? And I care about my grandkids, okay? And my, whatever, if I'm still here, my great grandkids too as well. I want them to know that I stood and fought for them, and so that way they can have peace for themselves too as well. Okay, this is why I do it. Okay, I don't do it for me. I do it for them, and I want everyone to know that I do it for them. Okay, and you know something. And I'm not going to back away and say, well, the heck with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. I'm saying it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. Where you really want to listen to my program, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You can actually listen to my program. If you don't like listening to what I'm saying, then that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know something? Either way, okay? Either way, this is going to be replayed and shared. Either way. So, I mean, and this is what I do, okay? People complain every single day. They complain about this. They complain about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's already getting disgusting already, okay? All it is fighting on both sides of the aisle, okay? Nobody can ever get along, okay? They can't bring integrity to our elections, and people know that the election was stolen, but nobody wants to admit it, okay? Nobody. And it's all going to come out in 2024, believe it or not. Okay? It's all going to come out in 2024. Whether you like it or not, it's going to come out. Okay? I have my rights, okay, for freedom of speech, I got it. It's my right. And you know something? Under the Constitution of the United States of America, okay, I have rights, okay, to speak. People say, "Oh, I have rights to speak." I have freedom of speak to myself too as well. Okay, and I am so and tired and sick and tired of people saying, "Well, this and this and this and that." They talk about Trump. They talk about everybody, and I'm tired of people talking about Trump. Okay, if you got something to say to Trump, why don't they email Trump, or when they see Trump, why don't they tell him to his face how they feel about him? Okay, you got backstabbers and two faces. That's what it is. Okay, backstabbers and two faces. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? It's all over, man. It's backstabbers. You know what I'm saying? Two faces. You know what I'm saying? You know, and this is what I don't. I mean, Trump is not a bad person. Okay, they can say what they want about Trump, but his numbers are going up. And what are they gonna do when he takes office in 2024? What are they gonna do? Tell me. What are they gonna do when he takes office? Oh, I'm moving out of Fall River. Oh, everybody. What are they gonna do when he takes office in 2024? So, I mean, what is they gonna do? Okay, they can't do nothing once he takes office in 2024. What are they gonna do? Nothing. Not a thing. What are they gonna do? Try to impeach him again, or try to come up and make up some more stories about him? That's what these people do. Okay, that's what they do. And you know something? And it's pretty sad. They blamed him for January 6th. They blamed him for everything. Okay? And this is all, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. You can talk about Trump all you want. Because the more you talk about Trump, the more his numbers are going up. I must be pissing somebody off. Oh, wonderful. And you know what? And I don't care. I'm just tired, of, hearing, people talk about Trump. Okay? But when we talk about Biden, don't talk about Biden. Biden's a good man. Is he? Well, that's because you vote for him, all right? Because you believe that he can do the work. That's fine, man. That's fine. Okay? But when you talk about Trump and when we talk about Biden, I don't want to hear it. Okay? And that's just the end of that. I'm tired of it already, okay? I'm tired. I'm tired of people's nonsense, excuses about everything that goes on throughout this whole country. I'm sick of the excuse. That's all I hear is excuse, excuse, excuse. But Biden committed treason, and that's it. And Trump will be elected. Well, here we go. We have the Chinese whistleblower has confirmed that many as 5 million fake ballots were printed in the communist China and shipped down to North America to be used in the 2020 election. The Democrats, including, which is foreign government and the U.S. government treason. Wow, really? Whoo, whistleblower. And this is coming from Bill O'Reilly. Right there, Bill O'Reilly. Right there. I can't really do it because I don't have any light. So that's all coming from Bill O'Reilly. Yeah, awesome. Funny guy. Oh.
Welcome to Fall.
Yeah, very awesome.
I'm your host, Dave Mead.
Yeah, it's
Fall River Media.
It is.
I'm live on Fall River Media Facebook.
And it's kind of ridiculous already. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's totally nonsense. And how do you expect people to vote
on my show.
If
he's gonna
how do you expect people to vote? Okay, how do you expect that? Okay,
and
no, you can't.
Other things to actually.
So how do you expect people to vote? You can't, right? You can't. If you want people to vote, right, then get your priorities straight. Instead of putting blame on everybody, okay? Get your priorities straight if you want people to vote, okay? People are not going to vote because of with all this nonsense fighting going on throughout throughout this whole country, okay? That nobody's focusing on the country, okay? You got DeSantis out there, out of his mind, okay? You got DeSantis out there out of his mind, okay? Trump is the only one that's leading in the polls. He's the only one that's going to be nominated. He's the only one. Come on, man. The only one. He is the one that's going to be nominated. And I'm telling you, he's going to be the next president of the United States of America. And I'm sure of that. Okay? I'm sure. He's going to be the next president of the United States. Whether you like to hear that or not. Okay? Not many Democrats want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't want to hear that. No. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you think Trump is a bad guy, then don't vote for him. And don't talk about him. Because you know something? And then, if you don't like him. I like him. People like him. He already owns half of 50 states already. Oh, you don't want to hear nobody. The Democrats, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear it. Well, you know what? Then again, we don't want to hear about Joe. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Because when we try to tell you the truth about Joe, oh no, Joe never does that. Never, ever in his life does that. Oh, Joe's an innocent guy. Never. Oh, wait a second. He's never ever pulled out the troops first and left the civilians in Afghanistan with the Taliban. And there was a pregnant woman there in Afghanistan. She had to hide because the Talibans were looking for her. Bring common sense back, okay? Bring our Christian values back. This is God's country, okay? Whether you believe in God or not, this is God's country. I'm a believer. And I'll tell you, I am. And I wear the hat every single day, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I wear. Because you want to know why? Because I believe in Him. I'm proud of it. And I am proud of it. I'm proud of it. And you know something? And I'm not going to let nobody take that away from me. Unfortunately, not. I'm proud of who I am, okay? And who I know, okay? I'm proud of the Lord Jesus Christ. My Savior, and that's it, okay? And if you don't like it, and if you don't like my hat, you don't have to look at it. You can turn a blind eye of it. Because I'm sick of it. Okay? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the judgment and everything else that goes on. I wear my hat because I love it. And I'll put it right out there. Okay? And I have no trouble saying it. If you got a problem with it, come up to me and talk to me about it. Other than that, if you don't like my hat, oh well. That's cool. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to answer to him on Judgment Day. Just remember. With that being said, I got other things to talk about. I got to get to them. I don't know if I can get to all of them today, but I will. I will. And I'm just saying that I'm fighting for my kids, my grandkids, okay? For their peace. Not for mine, but for them. People just don't understand, okay? You know, about what goes on in the world. So, Scotland Donnelly just put this up. The Flint legend Robert Carnova, working in the late night shift in 1978 at the Night Owl. Yeah, wow. This is late night. Wow, this guy here. Holy mackerel. Wow, this guy here was at the Night Owl. I wonder if he's still around. Wow, 19 special flowers and coney sauce. Wow. That is how they all did it. And we all survived and didn't think Bob even washed. Ah, man, this guy washed his hands. I mean, don't be saying that about him. Man, really disgusting. Blue Bloods legend Tom Selleck, the best partner of Danny Reagan and Blue Bloods, and Jackie and B's check the comments. Yeah. Oh my God. You know, it's awesome. And that fire is still under investigation down North Main Street. The theater that really honestly burnt down. So I mean, it's sad. You know, the Royal Theater, and there it is, right there, the Royal Theater. Wow, the Royal Theater is right there. The Royal Theater. I'm going to share this this photo later. The Royal Theater. I remember that. Wow, this is so beautiful inside. Wow. A Royal Theater. That is so awesome inside. Oh my God. I didn't even know they had that down there. That is beautiful. Wow, cat at the ATM trying to get money. What he needs money for? Wrong answer. Oh, he needs money for cat food. All right, great. Girls basketball team forfeit plays off games and refused to play against the Gold Mill. Oh boy. Enter change and went up to $1,000. Corruption. Oh boy. Oh, there is some things here I need to talk about too, so I just gotta find it. Hospital worker in Pennsylvania wins 1 million and Mega Million lottery tickets. Good for them. Maybe they'll put that towards the hospital. Count of Duncan Russell Brown. Now, internet censorship is a darkest secret. Oh boy. Let's see here what's going on here. I mean, there is some stuff going on. I just gotta really find it. Let's see here. Trying to. It is not immigration. It is not as Islam seeking. It's an invasion. Oh, I love that one. That was pretty much of a good joke. I mean, and people, we talk about immigration, okay? We talk about immigration. you know, most people say, well, if we close the border, we're not going to have tourism going to Mexico. Well, for what I understand, and what I've learned about the Mexico president, the one I've had mentioned before on Facebook, she is a tyrant. Okay, she wants to abolish our Second Amendment. Okay, she's a tyrant. Okay, and nobody likes her, and we wish that she don't become president anymore. And over there, Dallas mayor switches from Democratic to Republican Party. Wow! See, some of the Democrats are switching over Republican parties. Ta-da! Toodaloo! Wow! Very intelligent man. What the right thing to do. He's Dallas mayor switches from Democratic to Republican Party. Well, and he is going to be our Republican Party. Awesome. There's nothing wrong with goals. G1, true. G5 is the problem. Wow. Prayers for tonight by September 22nd, 2003. Dear God, thank you for protecting us throughout the days, and as we rest nights, please restore our strength and our joy and our peace. Let the heavenly angels watch over us and keep us safe. Amen. I will listen to that. And that's what I will do. You know what I'm saying? But that's over 30 years. Social Security did not change their, they did not update their system. And that's pretty much saying what it is. Well, over 30 years. I didn't even know this, man. That's pretty crazy. Oh boy, honestly. I mean, people for real. Yeah. I just love Blue Bloods, love her follows, love her hate Serge and Eddie Janko, Reagan, and universally heart of Blue Blood fans. Jamie Reagan and Janko. Oh man, I always thought they made a great team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I always thought they did. Postal Services updated their cover photo. Yeah. McDonald's is raising royalty fees for new franchise restaurants for the first time. Wow. Fees, man. Fees. Look at that, huh? Awesome. Great. Look at that. Hyundai dealer. Yeah. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I love Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know what I'm saying? One day I think I'm going to go and have some Kentucky Fried Chicken. I mean, I'm just getting annoyed. I'm just getting so sick and tired of the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Fighting back and forth, and and people fighting back and forth, this and this and that, and there ain't no what do you call it? They don't have nobody has respect for anybody anymore. People just so annoyed, and mom gets 30 days in water birding infant son and putting him in freezer. Wow, what a piece of crap. Mother in Portland, Oregon was sentenced to 30 days in jail this week in water birding for a baby and putting him in the freezer out of spite the infant's father. Oh my God, what an evil girl, man. Evil. That's a shame. Oh my God. A mother in Portland, Oregon, sentenced to 30 days in jail. She should have got life this weekend for water burning her baby and putting him in the freezer out of spite at the infant's father. KPTIV reporter. Cops visited the home shortly. McDonald's on October 28, 2021, during the welfare check of discovered a mistreatment she was inflicting on her infant. Policies said McDonald's entirely denied trying to draw the baby, but an image where received her water, burning him, holding him, and by his analysis, and she poured water over his face. Prosecutors say McDonald's and emotionally told police that her actions poured water over his face. Prosecutors say McDonald's extremely told police that her actions were a test to see if the boy's father actually cared about him. In January, McDonald's pleaded guilty to criminal mistreatment, as well as charges of witness tampering and ID theft, and part of a separated case. Really good. Awesome. Stupid morons. Oh my God. How can you do that to a baby, man? A baby. How can you do that? You know, I mean, you got a lot of sick people in this world, okay? I mean, a lot of sick people in this world. People are just not, right sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm just wondering if people's been misdiagnosed of mental illness, okay? When they actually do that to a little baby. Just wondering. You know what I'm saying? A misdiagnosed, okay? Babies, children are they are the apple of your eye, okay? And let me tell you something. These are the kids that grow up to be cops, firemen, nurses, doctors, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? These kids are precious in this world, okay? They really are, okay? And let me tell you something. I mean, you can't, be mistreating newborns the way this lady did, okay? People like that make me sick, okay? People like that make me puke, okay? I mean, if you're gonna mistreat a newborn or mistreat a child, you know what? You belong in prison for the rest of you belong in prison for the rest of your life. Okay? You belong locked up. Okay? Because let me tell you something, all right? Let me be totally straight on here, honest. There is people out there, okay, that cannot have children, okay? That wish that they could have kids, okay? All right? That wish that they could have children, okay? And you got people out there that have kids that mistreat their kids, okay? If you don't want the kid, okay, give it to somebody that will take care of the kid, okay? I mean, come on, there's parents out there, okay? They cannot have children, okay? They cannot, okay? And if you don't want the child, give it to somebody that will take care of the child. Okay? People are disgusting. Okay? You people, you people are not right. Okay? All you just need a check from a checkup and the neck from the checkup or whatever, how they say it. Sadness, okay, you know, and and it's and you have, and I don't care what people think about what I'm saying. If they have an issue with it, my number is right there. My thing, you can give me a call. You can you can give me a call, or you can put the message up there. Okay, but it's true. People have children. Okay. They don't want to take care of the baby. Okay. If you don't want to take care of the baby, give it to somebody that can't have kids, can't have children. Plain English. It works, right? Don't have kids if you can't take care of it. Okay? All right? It makes me upset to hear that the mother takes care of the boyfriend before she takes care of her own kids, her baby. Okay? It's sad. And something, and I think that the welfare department should start sending these people to work. Okay? Send them to work. They need to get a job. Permanently. They need to get a job. You know what I'm saying? They need to get a job and earn their money instead of just living off the freaking system. Okay? People like me puts money into the system. Okay? I put money into the system. And you got mothers out there that don't know how to take care of their kids, and they leave their boyfriends live with them while they're on the welfare system. You okay? You think it's right? It's not. Okay? And then they are spending the kids' money. Okay? Spending the kids' money. Okay? Let me tell you, the boyfriends eat better than the kids do. Okay? You know something? Hey, that's my opinion again, and that's my right to say what I want to say. It's pretty sad. If you got a problem with that, you can come up to me and talk to me about it. I don't care. But you know something? You always take care of your kid before your boyfriend. Okay? Take care of your child. Your child comes first. It comes first. I took care of all my children. Okay? I took care of every single one of my kids. I have. Okay? And I've always made them come first. Okay? And I put myself last. Okay? Let me tell you. It's like, it's getting worse. It's happening every single day. Every single day it's happening. Okay? And it's, and I hope, one day things will change for the better. Okay? I hope it would change for the better. So, it's already 10 o'clock. I have work tomorrow. If anybody wants to leave a message, comment on my video if they want. Let me know what your thoughts are. Everything I've said here today. Just let me know what your thoughts are. I mean, but be nice about what your thoughts are. Okay, because I'm on Fall River Media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. X. Hey, I didn't put that X there. But anyways, just want to, see what else all right, I really got something else here I want to say before, closing out here today. Optimized battery charging right now is scheduled to finish and charging by at 3 o'clock. Okay, Massachusetts, Trump is a notch than other delegating selection and role winning in Massachusetts. Ooh, nice. King of the North, subscribed by a channel by Rockfin and unlock access to all premiums and content at the platform and live streams. Ooh, Kevin McCarthy's alert speaker. Kevin McCarthy alert. Speaker Kevin McCarthy, please take the second and apply to the Speaker McCarthy. Woo-hoo, we are preparing our reports now. Well, yeah, they are. Facts check. Michelle Obama finally released photos of herself. Good. Oh, whatever. My job is Corner Daily finds the next job in our Daily News local jobs and openings. And all right, great. Awesome. I love it. Keep getting all these things in here. Frank speech reports by Real News, My Pillow, political bed sheets and sets and walls as $24.98, queen size $39.98. So if you want any of this, you got to go look up My Pillow with Frank. Frank speech. Go and see him. GOP update, which is candidates. Do you take the president candidate questions by David? Which candidate do you trust in his issues? I have no idea. So changing temperature, changing tomorrow to rain, cool in Fall River tomorrow. See tomorrow's Harley forecast. Wednesday's job is this jobs. David Wednesday's Malero recommended for David September 22nd. Okay. Let me see what else is going on here. Mass trooper hit and dragged on 1.195. Manhunt is on the way. Suspected police say that's where I saw the helicopter. Oh, okay. That's where I saw it. Now that's what I want to read after. Massachusetts, new appointed acting commissioner of Massachusetts Department of Child and Family. Let's read this one. This ought to be more fun. Okay. Let's see. Let's knock it out. Let's knock this out today. New appointed acting commissioner of Massachusetts Department of Child and Family. Okay. Today's polls. Vote now. Servant Miller has been appointed as the acting commissioner of the Massachusetts Department of Child and Family, DCF, effective today. Good. Vote now. I don't know who she is. Give them the benefit. Just give them the benefit of the doubt because that's what they actually need. So that's what I do. I'll give my email. Okay, I will. Submit process the results. I am U.S. citizen. Yes. And I'm not giving these people any money. I don't have money. Email. Okay, great. Step 1, verify your email. I've already did. Step 2, polls results claim that Trump's coins. Great. Hey. All adults of 46 could receive $250,000 with a simple trick. Cool. You see what else is going on here before I close out my session. Let me see here. What else do I need to read? Fall River St. Anne's, who visits Fall River will return again as relics at the St. Anne's Sharon next week. Logan Airport scrambling to help immigrants arrived in Massachusetts. Woohoo! Oh my God. Holly is grateful the U.S. is offering some families of immigrants to legal status to work. Hey, Bristol County recruiting correctional officers at this salary. Yeah. Fall River awarded $1 million to plant more trees. Fall River awarded $1 million to plant more trees. Yeah. Breaking news: the lunches with the Twisted is coming to Fall River at family locations. New Documentations restaurant set to have soft opening in this week in Fall River. Masks are not required. So, these Massachusetts Medical Center. Fall River preliminary election voters is narrowing fields that mayoral candidates, city council candidates, and everything. Large fire breaks out at the building in Fall River. Court overturns ruling in the forfeit position of retired and Mass lieutenant convicted in OT scandal. Bristol County accused of Westport scam of releasing bulls and failed to appear in court after the DA Quinn criticized the judge. Oh my God. Bristol County man arraigned nearly 100 times, sentenced to prison after wrong way crash. Who is running in Fall River Mayor? Who's running for Fall River Mayor? Sam Sutter. I wish he gets it. You know what I'm saying, and I wish he does. Fall River man shot driving himself to the hospital. Suspect still identified. Appeal to a Polish restaurant and for sale. Here is what to know. If it's for sale, somebody else buys it or something, it's not going to go anywhere. Tiverton police are looking to identify a man, individual, and ongoing investigation. Fall River businesses is receiving grants fully. Revamp waterfront building into new restaurant and hall. Massachusetts Development is announcing grants expanding popular Fall River entire ad in the arts of galleries and retail shops. Burlington boys find rare and mushrooms, spices near before seeing in Rhode Island. Fall River native in Tiverton town council meetings. Joseph Perry passes away. Several announcements. 1 million lottery winners in Mass. Woman's eye on new ring of repairs for which payday. Facebook memories have memories with a C memories to look back on this day, September 27th. Hi, David. You have memories with Scott. Scott and Dolly. Okay. Let's see what else is probably going on here. Any more news? News and weather. News. Come on, baby. Let's see some news. Okay. That's the end of that. We're going to look into the, let's see, what else we're going to look into here. I usually go up until about 10 past, the hour, with everything. And I'm going on Truth Social, see what's threading over there. Let me see if I can do it. Let's see. My good friends, the ones that love to watch my show, because this is a conservative show, but I take everybody's opinion. So, it's pretty much, it's opinions. I just love to take people's opinions. Oh, they're so wonderful. Let me see here. Let's see if I can find Truth Social over here. Maybe if I can't, maybe I'll probably talk about it another night. Maybe on Monday nights. You know, I used to do on Saturdays, but it get kind of, boring. It's gotten too much. Oh, there's Truth Social right there. Got it. Let's see. Breaking news. Link is Casa Hunchas. Texas message contracted her testimony that her former lawyer instructed her to lie to the January 6th committee. Wonderful. Oh my God. Leaks Cassidy Hitson text message and contracted her has to admitted that while she did not want to cooperate with the select committee, Mr. Passanano encouraging her to do so. Fall River Media just they shared it, and I want to thank everybody for sharing. This will be a replay, coming up as soon. Get Donald Trump book Liberals Privileges today at winpublishing.com. So oh boy, there's a lot going on here. Oh, hosting at Newsmax at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Special guest, Congressman Representative Mike Guest, Trump's attorney at Alien HABBA, former NBA player, and at ENES Freedom. Newsmax is live now. Videos, find Newsmax. You can go on. Rumble. And you can find it there. And it's destroying. Joe Biden is destroying our country on purpose. But Joe Biden is destroying our country on purpose, and they keep goes and on and on and on, destroying our country on purpose. Good. I mean, it's not good. I mean, people are just, people are tired. Okay, people are, so annoyed over what is going on in our country, and people keep denying that nothing is going on in our country. Well, it is tremendous. It is. People keep denying. You know what I'm saying? We need to quit calling DC a swamp. And swamps and a amazing. We need to call DC a sword, a place that is full of rats. Well, of course. You know what I'm saying? Well, we we're not going to call anybody names. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to do that. But the Biden administration is totally messing things up. You know what I'm saying? Well, when they stop blaming Trump for things, then things start coming to light. Things will come to light very soon in the 2024 election. Guaranteed. I'll put a bet on that. And and I think Joe Biden. I think Joe is worried about it. Okay, I think he is worried. Okay, well, I mean, if he is worried, then why stick up for his son? Why? You know what I'm saying? If he's worried. Obama destroyed the country and proposed versus Joe Biden. Obama destroyed the country and proposed and versus Joe Obama. Well, Obama destroyed this whole country before too. I mean, so Joe was Obama's vice president. And this was originally planned in 2016. Trump slowed them down, so they installed the village idea because he got nothing to lose. It's yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things being said here. Oh my good God. He is not being. Trump is great. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we do need to put the wall up. Okay, I'm not going to say no. Okay, we do need to put the wall up. And the wall needs to go up. Okay, put back up. You know what I'm saying? If people want to go to Mexico, they can fly over. We have airplane. Right down into the airport. They can fly over. They don't need to keep running back and forth across the border like that. No, hey, I'm not saying the U.S. was built on immigration. Okay, it was. Something, and I had immigration families, but guess what? My families came over here the right way. Okay, they did the right thing instead of the wrong thing. Okay, they came over here, and you know something? They have. They came here the right way. And when you come here the right way, okay, and then you can file the necessary application if you want to be a naturalized citizen. Okay? Yes. And if there's something going on in your country, okay, if you're being abused or neglect in your country, you can also file for an asylum. If your husband is beating you in domestic violence over there in the country, you can file for an asylum. And the United States will bring you over here if you're approved for the asylum. And the United States is very strong-hearted on domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to a woman, they will help. Okay, they will help. If you're being threatened over there, then you can file for asylum. Okay, people make the United States look like we are a bad person, that we're no good. Okay, and we are the best people around. Okay, the United States. The United States helped out people for decades. Okay, decades. Okay, we try to fight like hell. Okay, we try to fight like hell. Believe it or not. Okay, to help people in need. Okay, this is what the United States does. Okay, this is what the United States does. We fight like hell to help people out. Okay, and this is what we did, and we get treated like dirt. People say they hate the United States. That's not right. Look at Venezuela and China. They're all dictatorships down there. Believe it or not. Go live down there and see what it's like. Go to Cambodia and go over there and see if you can talk about the politicians over there and see what happens. I heard stories about that. Okay? A woman on the bus told me a story about what was going on over in her country. And she knows something? She loves to be over here because you want to know why? Because she's free. For what she wants, she can say anything. Okay? Without a dictated government. Okay? Alright? Without a dictated government. Okay? You're free. And she loves it over here. She says over there, if you talk about the government over there, they'll throw you in jail over there. Cuba, you talk about the government over there. China, Mexico, you talk about the the government over there. They're dictators. They'll throw you in jail. And that's what they'll do. Over here, you're free to do to extent to what you want to talk about. You're free to talk with your mouth. Okay? You're free to talk with your mouth. I mean, the United States is not bad at all. Okay? We have good people here in the United States. Okay? We have good people. Okay? We have good people. All right? No, we're not bad people over here. We are good people over here in the United States. Okay? You know, we have, but see, the thing is now, we got to build our military back up again. We got to make our military strong again. Okay? So that's what we have to do. We love people. Okay? The United States helps people. Okay? People shouldn't be putting down the United States. We love people. People in here are great. Okay? People say, oh, we're nasty. No, we're not. Okay? We're not. And you know something? I tell people, look, you know, stop talking about the United States. Okay? We are good people. Okay? We are. Because you hear about this and this and this and that. So you think that we're all bad, okay? Okay? We're all bad. You know something? I'm going to tell you, nobody's perfect in the world. Stop. Okay? You know, when you search up Fall River, when you search up the United States, the history of this country, you'll let me know what you find. Okay? I've been born and raised here, okay? I love my country. I love my country. But the person that's in office right now, I don't, okay? I don't. I don't like him because he is destroying where I live. Quote. And I will defend the United States. I will defend my country and a place that I was brought up with, born and raised, and went to school here. Okay? This is God's country. Okay? God's country. Okay? And if whoever else is hearing this, and if they're not a believer, oh well, and you know what? Hey, it is what it is. You know? I wear my hat every single day. And it says, I love Jesus on it. Should have wore it today. During my show. People look at my hat. People judge my hat. They judge me. Because I'm wearing a hat that I love. You don't like it? You don't have to look at it. No, but if you don't like it, you don't have to. And you don't have to hear it neither. If you don't like it, you don't have to look at it. Okay, I got one. But I mean, and I have the right to speak my mind, and nobody's going to stop me for doing it. It's called freedom of democracy. Okay, I'm not hearing that. So yes, I am, because I'm on live, and I'm not going to hear that. Let me see what else I got. I got one more to talk about, but I'm making it clear how I feel. I want my grandkids to have peace. Because I'm not going to be on this earth for very long. So we're going to do a Bible daily, Saturday's prayer, by Almighty Father, thank you for the days, and thank you for consistently feeding and nurturing my heart with a gift of your indwelling presence through our Son Jesus. Yes, Father, your presence is my heart, giving my life directions and propose hope and strength, and also forgive me of my past sins and of those sins as I have failed, and to remember and confessed in the past by your grace, and giving me courage to let go my uh, res, re, restament, and helping and help me encouraging attitudes and behaviors that are not attitudes with our divide of laws. Father, you are long, and you can give my soul per life, and enjoy lead me always, so that seeing your face, seeing you face to face in an eternal kingdom, in Jesus Christ's name, amen. See that? I love putting that out there. And I always, and just want to congratulate Jason Burns with Taylor Burns, and with their new baby out there. Congratulations to Jason Burns. He's director of the Fall River Fire Department. Very nice gentleman. Works very hard. He's out there, helping his men out all the time, to making sure that they're safe out there too as well. So thank you, Jason Burns, for your service and dedication to dedication, and to your newborn baby that you have out there. And hope we can we'll make sure that we can keep everybody safe, and that's what he does. And I want to thank the fire department out there for being strong every single day. And every day that I'm out in the community, I see them driving up and down, see them in supermarkets and stuff grabbing food. They grab food really quick. They go on a call, boom. They don't even know when the call is coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank them for their dedication to Fall River and everything. And one of the best fire departments we ever had. I remember when I was a kid growing up, I used to go to the fire station all the time, and love fire trucks. You know what I'm saying? And I did have one when I was a kid growing up. I used to have the ladder, and it was fun to play with. But and also I remember, back in the days, my mom had a old-fashioned wash machine, and with the rollers. And I, as a child, my mom, instead of taking a stool out of there, she says, "Oh, don't touch the wash machine." I said, "No, I won't." You know what I'm saying. But I looked at my fire truck. I said, "This is getting boring already. I just want to see what this was in it." Stuck my hand in a roller. I was like, "Oh my God, did I stick my hand in a roller like that?" Yeah, and they had to come and take the what do you call it? The roller. They had to lift the thing. Good thing there was a latch there. We could just lift it up and pull my hand out of the roller. It was awful. I was just a kid then. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it was actually funny. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. But I was in pain later. At that point, yeah, it's do stupid things when you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? you know. But yeah. Blue State now is a Catholic group hosted. Many Americans see left. I gotta love all this. Republican frontrunner and former President Donald Trump links more the Rupert's the stepping. Let me see this from Fox News. Oh, good. I mean, Donald Trump don't like Fox News anyway. Walmart is hiring $15.33 an hour. Oh man, people love raising up all this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? More minimum wage is going to be raised. Oh, again, if they pass this and put this on the ballot, oh, good God, you know what I'm saying? Blue Blood season 14 is getting ready to root with the Reagan families, and they return. Oh, they're coming back from their vacation. Good for them. Love to see all new people. You know. Um, Deals are available, baby, more than water and frictions and roof. Step 9, 20, 23. Let's see this. What else is going on here? Well, I guess Blue Bloods updated daily. Yeah, they do. You know, with uh, Janko and one of the Reagans. Let's see here. But let's see here. What else is here? I got one more thing to say. Let's see here. Wait, hold on. Let's see this a second. I gotta pull some more stuff out. Let's see here. And don't forget to vote for Ricky Tiff in November. He's on the ballot for city council for November. I don't know who else is there, but you can go and visit Ricky Tiff down in his restaurant, and he's a really cool guy, and he believes that he can he wants to give us a voice. You know what I'm saying? So Ricky Tiff, go for city council. But Sam Sutter, you can get is going up against the mayor of city of Fall River, the one that mouthed off to the woman on Plymouth Avenue, and started screaming at her and telling her to shut up and go back to Cumberland and go look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? I mean, instead of trying to help her help her with a kid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he worries about children so bad, why did he scream at her in front of her kids? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's how he. And I never knew he was like that. So, I mean, I never knew he was like that. Well, and that's the kind of people that want. That's the kind of people that they vote these kind of people like this in for mayor of the city of Fall River. It's pretty sad. But I mean, I hope the election turns around in November turns. If it's a low, then Sam Sutter will get it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what else is going on here. I got one more to say, and that's it, and I'm done. I usually do this, and I got to get up in the morning. So Virgo Blue Bloods casting members almost passed on the role of my belonging. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Mass drivers will deserve protection. Yes. Independent versus Uber and Lyft drivers. Let's win the raise, benefits, and job protection. Good. I'm glad they're doing it. Oh, jeez. Let's see what else is going on here. All right, nothing else is going on. I want to thank everybody for watching and listening. My opinions of what I have to say. You guys can share this video on your wall, and you can replay it back. Again, my name is Dave Mead. Fall River Media News. I try to broadcasts, but You know what I'm saying? But I broadcast after work is because I feel that it's right. You know what I'm saying? So I can get the message out there. So, please be safe. Have a nice weekend. Um, I'll be back on Monday, and I'll be back on Monday with something with other issues. I believe I will be talking about affordable housing again, and something else, but I will find something else to talk about. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you all for watching and listening to what I have to say. This video will live feed will have playbacks. You can go to Fall River Media News. You can listen to all the all the playbacks over there too, and just go to my Fall River Media Facebook and like that page. Or and also you can go to Fall River Media on YouTube. You can like that too. Or you can go on Twitter X and you can like that too. You know what I'm saying? So all three of my platforms you can like too. And if you have any opinions on any of my videos, please let me know. I will review them on my next live, and I will let you know what I think about them. And if you have any other issues or anything else you want to add to any of my videos, please let me know. And then I will call out and when I read your comments, I will call out your name. I will mention your name, and I will read your comments, just like I did today for one of my reviewers. She knew, and she says recently learned that affordable housing means neighborhoods are coming no, they're not coming to ghetto, man. You people just don't know what ghetto means, please. Oh gosh. I mean, people come up with some strange words, but take care. Have a good weekend. Again, I'm Dave Mead, Forward Media. I will continue. I will be on Monday at 8 o'clock p.m. and I will be talking about more stuff and issues about this city. So take care. And if you have anything to add, please, you can add it. You know what I'm saying? You can add it. Leave messages on my Fall River Media page, or you can do that. You know what I'm saying, and I will pick them up too as well. Thank you, and have a great weekend.